Are you waking up in the morning doing exactly what it is that you love to do? Do you even have an idea of what you desire to do? Are you successful? Have you ever heard of Fannie Hurst, okay, who got rejected 36 times by a publisher? But Fannie kept on going. So much so that she finally got the opportunity to do the thing that she was passionate about. Because of her persistence, she started earning so much money that, honey, she couldn't even count it. Or what about Kate Smith, okay, who was told time and time again no by Broadway? But because of her persistence, she finally was told yes. She finally was told by Broadway for her to name her price. What about Les Brown? I know many of you guys have heard Les Brown, okay? When Les Brown wanted to be a disc jockey and was told no several times, he did not quit. He kept on going. So much so that the guy who was to hire Les Brown got so frustrated and said, go get my coffee, and hired Les Brown. There are tons of examples of people who have been told no time and time again, but persisted so much. And because they persisted, it paid off. Or have you heard of, during the Great Depression, W.C. Fields, the comedy, lost all his money and found himself without income, without a job, and the means of earning a living. He was past 60 when many men considered themselves old. He was so eager to stage a comeback that he offered to work without pay in a new field, movies. In addition to his other troubles, he fell and injured his neck. Too many, that would have been the place to give up and quit, but Fields was persistent. He knew that if he carried on, he would get the break sooner or later, and he did get them, but not by chance. Not by chance. Some people will say, oh, you was lucky. You had the hookup. You knew someone. They don't know how you persisted time and time again. The many nights that you stayed up. The books that you read. The investments that you had did. The seminars that you attended. They just see the reward. That some may say the good life. Or what about Marie Dressler? Found herself down and out with her money gone, with no job, when she was about 60. She too went after the breaks and got them. Her persistence brought an astounding triumph late in life, long beyond the age when most men and women are done with ambition to achieve. Eddie Cantor lost his money in the 1929 stock crash, and this was during the Great Depression. But he still had his persistence and his courage. With these plus two prominent eyes, he exploited himself back into an income of $10,000 a week. What makes them so different than others? It is their persistence. It is their determination to keep on going. It is their ambition. It is their goals. It is the vision that they have for themselves. Peace, family. Peace, 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 peace. I hope you guys are having such a phenomenal day. My name is Dina Bryant. I do these inspiration videos, and today we will talk about persistence. Okay. Now, what is persistence? Persistence is doing something long enough, even though it may seem difficult, even though people may be against it. I remember hearing Earl Nightingale talk about success and his audio, The Strangest Secret. And one of the things that he said that was baffling was at 100 men, if you start even with 100 men, women too, okay, even at the age of 25, 100 of them believe that they will be successful. But by the age of 65, 1 will be rich, 4 will be financial dependent, 5 still working, 54 broke, only 5% will become successful. When I listen to that audio again, it really does something, because then you start thinking like, what happened to those people who had dreams and ambitions and, said that they was going to do it and didn't do it? They just settled for life, settled. One of the things that it is persistence. If you look at all of the people who may have created things, or some of the wealthy families that you hear of, like the Henry Fords, the Carnegies, they persisted. They kept on going. They kept on doing the thing. No matter what, they stuck to it. And you have to ask yourself, one, what is it that you desire to do? So I'm going to tell you guys how to create persistence, okay? And I've been talking about this book for the longest, the Prosperity Bible, okay? And in the book, Think and Grow Rich, okay, one of the things Napoleon Hill says, how to develop persistence, and it's 4 simple steps which will lead to a habit of persistence. And they call for no great amount of intelligence, no particular amount of education, and but little time or effort. The necessary steps are a definite purpose backed by a burning desire for its fulfillment. Now, what is a burning desire? Okay, honey, I was taking notes last night, okay? What is a burning desire? A burning desire is the first step needed to manifest your goal in a physical world, okay? But burning desire is not a wish or a dream. It is a bodacious goal that consumes your thoughts and drives your action. I remember hearing Bob Proctor talk about the mind, and he said, have anybody have ever seen the mind? The mind is action, okay? A lot of times people tend not to do the thing that they desire to do is because of the mind, because of the thoughts that they got going on in the mind. If you have talked yourself out or convinced yourself that you couldn't do a certain thing, chances are you won't even show up to do that thing. All right. So you want to be mindful where your thoughts are going. You want to pay close attention to what you are constantly focusing on. Also, the next step is this. Write down one thing you deeply desire, okay? Write it down. Now, I know some people there say, well, I got it in my head. But in the words of Brian Tracy, one of the things Brian Tracy says, if you have it in your head, it is just a wish, okay? And so if you desire to have a certain amount of money, okay, how much money, okay? And don't say, oh, I just want more money, because if you walk down the street, you could find $1 on the sidewalk. That's more money You was not detailed enough. You have to be very, very detailed on what it is that you truly, truly desire. Okay. The next one is you, hold on. The next one is a definite plan expressed and continuous action. Okay. Prayer without works is dead. Okay. And if you are just praying for the thing, just meditating on the thing, if you're not taking no physical action, okay, it's just a wish. Okay. So for me, I have my goals written down. I keep a journal with me. I'm constantly writing my goals down. What are my goals for today? Each and every day I write my goals down and I have a plan to execute my goals. Okay. So you want to be very detailed. For instance, if you say you want to be a content creator, right? You have to be consistent. Okay. If you say you want to hit a certain amount of views, or if you want a certain amount of money, okay, one of the things I remember hearing Zig Ziglar say was this: if you help enough people get what they want, automatically by default you will get what you want. Okay. So you want to take action. The action would be make the video. Okay. Get out of your head and start the video, start the camera, do it with your phone. Okay. No more excuses. No more, being stuck in your head. Okay. If you're stuck in your head, that means that you're not taking action. Okay. So you have to take action. The next step is this: a mind closed tightly against all negative and discouraging influences, including suggestions from relatives, friends, and acquaintances. There's going to be people that is going to tell you why they think you shouldn't do it. There's going to be people who's going to tell you that you suck at it. There's going to be people that are going to trying to discourage you. But one of the things that you really have to understand is this: success is doing the thing that you love to do, not what somebody else's dream is that they feel you ought to do. Not your mama dream, not your daddy dream, okay? Not what your friends think you ought to do, but what is it that you really, really desire to do? What is the thing that if money was not an object, you would do this thing? You will wake up excited, full of life to do this thing. And whatever that thing is, I tell you guys that is your purpose. That is your passion. Okay? So you wanna have a closed mind tightly against negative acquaintances, negative friends, okay? And family members as well. How do you have a closed mind? Well, one of the things I remember hearing the one and only great Bob Proctor say, one of the things he said was this. He said, if you don't want to catch fleas, don't visit long enough. Okay? So if you don't want to be discouraged, okay, then don't perhaps bring up what it is that you're doing. Okay? Don't talk to certain people about the goals that you desire to achieve. Don't talk to them, because you already know that once you talk to them that they are going to be negative. Okay? And if we do something different, then guess what? We will receive something different. But if we keep doing the same exact thing, hoping and praying and looking for something new to come or for people to change, okay, then that is insanity. The next one is this: a friendly alliance with one or more persons will encourage one to follow through with both plans and purpose. Okay. Join a mastermind group. I know I have been in 2 mastermind groups where though people are like-minded individuals. Okay, they encourage each other. We talk about our goals. We talk about what are some of the things that we are doing for the week. And one of the books that we was reading was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Okay, I want you to know that you have what it takes. Okay, so one, you are going to write down, what is it, that burning desire, that thing that you is not just a mere wish. It is something that you live it, you breathe it, you dream it. Okay, it is something that you are so eager to do. It is something that you are excited about. Okay, you are passionate about. It is something that you just can't wait to do it. Okay, the burning desire. Okay, and is a goal that is bodacious. One of the things you have to understand is this, and I remember hearing Lisa Nichols say this: if your goal doesn't scare you, then you plan too small. You're playing too small. And I'm going to close out with this because I know you guys have the ability to win. Okay, I know you do. And this, what I'm reading, okay, from is Think and Grow Rich, okay, and it has a few examples of people who did not give up. They persisted. No matter what a publisher said, no matter what Broadway have said, they persisted. They showed up in time and time and time again. Okay, the first one is, let me tell you about Fannie Hurst, okay, who persistence conquered the Great White Way. She came to New York in 1915 to convert writing into riches. The conversion did not quickly come, but it came. For 4 years, Miss Hurst learned about the sidewalks of New York from firsthand experience. She spent her days laboring and her nights hoping. When hope grew dim, she did not say, "All right, Broadway, you win." She said, "Very well, Broadway, you may whip some, but honey, you ain't whipping me, and I'm going to force you to give up." Okay, that's what you got to say about your goals. Okay, you got to say, "I'm going to force you." You may whip them. Okay, perhaps you may have, they may have quit, but honey, I'm gonna keep on going. Okay, because there is something in me that is bigger than you, and that, child, you better say that. Okay, you better say that. When the going get tough, you better say there's something in me that is bigger than you. Okay, because the truth of the matter is, you are bigger than that thing. You are bigger than that thing. Okay. One publisher, Saturday Evening Post, sent her 36 rejection slips before she broke the ice and got a story across. The average writer, like the average in other walks of life, would have given up the job. Did you hear what I said, honey? 36 rejection slips. Not one. Honey, not 5, not 10, but 36. Okay? Now, if this isn't persistence, I don't know what the heck is. This lady, she said, "You know what? You may send me 90 rejection slips, but I'm still going to persist." And that's what she did, okay? In other walks of life, we have given up the job. When the first rejection slip came, she pounded the pavement for 4 years to the tune of publishers' no, because she was determined to win. Then came the payoff. The spell had been broken. The unseen God had tested Fannie Hurst, and she could take it. From that time on, publishers made a beaten path to her door. Money came so fast, money came so fast, Fanny ain't even had time to count it. Okay? Persistence. 36. Have you gotten 36 rejection slips? Okay? I'm quite sure you haven't. All right? And even if you have, keep persistent. Keep on persistent. Okay? The next one, Kate Smith. Kate Smith will say amen when she reads this. For years she sung without money and without price, before any microphone she could reach. Broadway said to her, come on and get it if you can take it. Okay, Broadway was like, listen, you suck, okay? You don't sound good. But if you want to keep on taking this beat and these rejections, okay, come on if you want to keep on taking it, okay? She did take it until one day Broadway got tired and said, oh, what's the use? You don't know when you're whipped, so name your price. And go to work in earnest. Miss Smith named her price. It was plenty, away up in figures so high that 1 week's salary is far more than most people make in a whole year. Okay? Just to name two. Okay? Fannie Hurst and Kate Smith. And there's so many more examples in this book. I want you to win. And I know you have what it takes to win. I want you to look at your goals each and every day, to write your goals down each and every day. And throughout the day, focus on what it is that you said you was going to do. Don't get me wrong, it may be times where as though you may want to give up because it may not be any evidence that what you're doing is working. But I guarantee you, if you stick to it, the doors will start opening. People will be begging you if they could work with you. I believe in you. Keep on going. Keep on growing. Make sure you guys get this book, The Prosperity Bible. Write your goals down each and every day and stay focused. With that being said, I love you guys. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.